What is up, witches? It is Witch Angel Tagora, and welcome back to the Hiveswap Friendsim. In our previous episode, we took to the skies with the Kore, and we made him land on the ground like a complete idiot. So today we are going back into this awesome Friendsim, back into Volume 4 of Right and Wronged, and this time we are going with Tagora Gorjek. You wander down a street in a not too demolished looking part of town, but you don't really take part of it in. Oh, what the hell? I didn't skip that. I didn't really do that. Alright, here we go. Not really looking where you're going. This is an elementary mistake, especially on a planet where everything that exists seems to be on a spectrum of engineered specifically for murder to could be a weapon in a pinch, but you got a lot on your mind. But now these guys have some ridiculous word for it, but you haven't learned it, probably slams into you, sending you flipping head over feet. You have a few new concerns to your list: your bones and organs. The sound of the driver yelling, "Watch where you going, lump squirt chugger!" fades as they drive away and you assess your situation. Does that translate into watch where you going, you asshole? Ouch. Stretch each limb in turn, which you gotta say doesn't feel great. You land in a bush which is covered in sharp spines. Your arms and legs still all work though, and when you let out an experimental cough, no blood comes out. Pretty lucky, you think. You may have redefined what luck means by this point in your journey, but you'll take what you can get. You don't fear that luck will extend to the driver turning around to help you out of the bush, but your gaze is meeting and sparking an immediate and intense connection that leads to a beautiful lifelong friendship. But just let yourself hope. After a few minutes of struggle, the answer to your comradely daydreams comes into focus above you. A figure outlined by the spiny leaves of your plant prison and the glow of the moons. By the way, I am a Durst dreamer, so I'd be on the purple one. The troll you see isn't the driver of the car, but you don't care. Your heart is beating wildly with your continued lucky streak. Hello. You seem to have fallen victim to a collided scamper with a skull buggy back there. Why is there Alternian language above my head? Look at this. There's something written up here that I cannot understand. Are you a lawyer? Oh, he is a lawyer. Because look at that. That had a $50 introductory fee. Have you contacted your personal legislator? If not, I'd like to offer my services. 10 Alternian buck consultation fee, I guess? Sorry, I'm laughing too hard to even get his voice. My name is Tagora Gorjek, but please, call me Gorgor. I'm here for you. For a nominal fee, of course. Oh, and look at his quirk down here. It's literally a sign on the dotted line. I can't even right now. This is just too good. Oh, Hiveswap Friendsim creators, you are awesome at this point. I love you. He pulls a business card from his sleek teal vest and offers it to you with a precise flick of the wrist. His claw bits are perfect. You try again to sit up, buoyed by his offer for assistance. Some type of doctor, maybe? Or a lawyer? I'm going with lawyer. Doesn't matter, really, because what he said was that he was here for you. Those words go right ahead and burn themselves into the softest chamber of your heart. You start telling him through your plight thus far, reaching up through the brambles towards this beacon of hope. This guy seems trustworthy, and that's just not your lack of options talking, you swear. As you shift, the moonlight shines on you. He steps back briefly, dropping the card. The one eye that's not covered by a swoop of product-infused hair opens wide. He recovers, smoothing his hands down his chest and straightening up, clearing his throat as he continued to explain. You're what? Oh yes, an alien, I knew that. I've done work with aliens before, so the situation shouldn't be an issue at all. Alien legislation stipend. Oh god, this is going to cost me so much. Everyone deserves an equal opportunity to be represented by me. In fact, maybe you'll use this in our favor for a larger cash settlement. It all depends on our angle. Here, try moving your chug column. Chug? Oh, mean our neck? Okay. You aren't sure why it's necessary, but you wiggle your torso, hoping that's right. You never wanted to do more in your meager existence to follow the specific this directive perfectly. No, not that. You had a little hip jiggle. Not so much that he might think it's a comment, but enough to say, hey, I'm from it and I know what the heck I'm doing. No. The thing that holds the think pan. Work with me. Confused involvement. These legal terms are gonna kill me. You continue what you hope is part of a troll friendship ritual, shimmying various parts of your anatomy deeper into the bush until you get to your neck and clasp his hands together. There we go. That one hurt, didn't it? Definitely a case of calm snap, which can give us a decently hefty restitution. Your neck feels fine, or it doesn't hurt any more than the rest of you, but you certainly give him what you hope is a convincingly painful nod of agreement. Of course, you will need to front the initial legislation costs. We may also have to injure you further to ensure a case is convincing, but you gotta break a few cluck beast embryos to make a grublet, as you well know. You know, you gotta crack a few eggs to make an omelet. Yes, I think we may make a mutually beneficial team, if you're willing to do what it takes to bring about the justice you deserve. So what do you say? How would you like me to help you? I would like you if you got out of my face and stopped looking like a total tool. He's really talking fast, and you're not so sure exactly what to think about your lack of funds or the idea of breaking any more bones. But that smell is sharp and shiny as pointed right at you. You want more of it. Okay. That's who does pro bono work. Nah, because then you get really peeved. Tell him about the heaps of money you definitely have. You mentioned how incredibly loaded you are, and how core to your sense of values it is to pay well for good work. Well, that's what we call good business. Oh, and I now got his symbol. It's a triangle. Getting the idea of a pyramid scheme. Get it? You basically weasel people out of their money. I now get it. That is so cool, though. He's a lawyer. Now, get up out of that prickle frond and let's get you presentable. He watches you flail a few times before he sighs, unbuttons his sleeves and rolls them up to his elbows. Each fold is crisp and even. Takes a while, but you are good at being patient. There's a 12% cost increase for instances of manual labor. It'll all be explained in your bill. It's itemized. At 110% manual labor hike, really? No wonder that politics are identical. No, wait. Like I said, lawyers are part of politics in a sort of way because they help take care of legal stuff. So yeah, I can see why poly means many and ticks means blood-sucking parasite. I know if y'all don't see the, thing here. I'm sure an alien of means such as yourself will be able to handle it. You take his hand and he pulls you up and out of the bush. It's kind of a rough job, but he is not as strong as he looks at you guys. He glares at you like he is daring you to say crap about it, and you're a quick learner. He cuts you off mid-thank you. My office isn't far from here. We can go there to get things started. And by things, I mean absolutely get you clean and sign a lot of vaguely wondered yet stringently binding documents. He walks with a purpose. You shake off the floor, checking your various body parts and do your best to catch up. From the outside, his office basically seems like his hive. You've learned a thing or two about during this crap storm of a cultural exchange, though. You gotta play it cool when a potential friend invites you home. You never know what cages or monsters or methods of evisceration they might have lying around. And you wanted to prepare for a nice chill look on your face for whatever carnage you're about to be confronted by. Oh my god! His hive is immaculate! And look at his looseness! It's a ferret! Or a weasel! It's a weasel. Because, get it? You weasel people out of your money. That's what lawyers do. They weasel your money out like that. Oh my god. I love this! Ah, Tagora, you are now number 3 in my list of favorite trolls. Just because your Lucius is a weasel. I want to call him Lucius not Lucius. Draco Malfoy because of Harry Potter. It doesn't work. Your face falls to bewildered hell when you walk inside because it's all chrome and glass and broad white walls in there. It's like he bought the fanciest looking crate and barrel display room he could find down to the last useless minimalist accessory and never sat down in it. His Lucius, a ferret. Oh, it's a ferret. But still, ferret, weasel, they almost look identical, okay? It's chilling on an enormous silver thing that's halfway between a throne and a play tower. Everything is clean and bright and at perfect angles. Right angles, I should add. And you don't see any weapons anywhere. Then how does he, defend himself? It's freaking creepy. You ask him if he just moved in because polite conversation seems like the best thing you can do in the absence of something specific to focus your fear on. You're just sort of a little afraid of everything. You're not paying me to learn my life story, unless you'd like to. In that case, no. I've lived here most of my life. I'll go ahead and add that to your bill. $1,500 for a life story installment. And this DLC was 99 cents. Really? You stare at one of the chairs. Should you sit in it? By all means, do not make yourself at home. Head straight to my ablution trap while I prepare our contract. You really want to connect with this guy and you just like how you vibe there? Were you thinking about sitting in your bedraggled behind in his fancy chair and you could totally tell you're thinking it, but you don't want to be friends with badly enough to walk straight into something that has the word trap right there in its name without at least pondering it for a second. You've become savvier during all this. Yeah, I'm gonna need a bath. You are more than a little concerned about the trap part of the instructions you received, but hey, at least a trap you know about is better than one you don't. If I had a face cam on, I'd be walking out the door and just shutting it, because that's the most awkward thing I've ever heard of. And with everything else that you could see so freakily pristine, he has to be hiding evil somewhere. I wonder if it's a dungeon. A dungeon would be cool. The ferret bounds down off a pedestal and jerks its head for you to follow it. Oh, hi there, little friend! You do because it seems like a regular thing to do, and Tagora is busy on his computer. It leads you to a bathroom, which is just as fancy and clean as everything else you've seen. Lucius stares at you for a second, squirms his big noodle body around, and leaves, shutting the door behind it. That is one trained ferret. I would love to have a ferret that would do that. You wait for a second until it's probably gone before you test the handle. It's unlocked. Huh. You wonder what the point or, motive might be for leading you into this room until you turn and see yourself in the mirror. That is some haggard looking stuff right there. So, fair. You're fine by the seat of your pants, but you guess you're supposed to take a bath? If not, and he gets peeved and unleashes the ferret on you, at least you'll meet your maker nice and clean. You had expected someone indiscernible goo or blood or something to come out of the faucet in the weird lumpy tub, but thankfully it's just water. Once you're in, you take a look at the truly inordinate amount of bath products you have at your fingertips. There are 3 shelves of little bottles and soaps and unidentifiable lathersome accessories by the tub alone. There's even more by the mirror. The labels are all gibberish, of course, but you sniff a few until you find something flowery and go to town. You take more time than you should have in there, but you haven't experienced a moment of luxurious solitude in a bit. Full-time friendship searching can be difficult work. It's good to recharge. Once you're freshly scrubbed and dried, you slother yourself head to toe with some lotion that you find in an iridescent vial. You hope you won't mind you using it. It wants you to be presentable, and this stuff's sparkly. You're starting to feel rejuvenated as all hell, ready to knock this friendship stuff right out of the park. You leave your dirty, torn-up old clothes on the floor, wrap yourself in one of the many satin bathrobes folded on a shelf, and head back out to find Tagora. He's standing in his foyer, waiting with the contract he typed up for you. When he sees you, his eyebrow ticks up. I see you went with a rainbow drinker serum, full body application. Bold choice. I mean, it's an incredibly rare and expensive product, and I do expect to be enumerated, but I won't lie. It works. Fresh handmade troll cosmetics, 15 grand! Oh, that is expensive! Oh, he should have told us not to use it! Shit. Yeah, that stuff. You don't want to let on that you know what it is, since he seems impressed. Instead, you give his ego a little stroke, and you tell him that you haven't seen such a sumptuous array of self-care accoutrements in so long that you couldn't help yourself. Not everyone takes skincare seriously as they should. Hey, I love taking care of my own skin, especially facial scrubs, peel-off masks, anything to make my skin look nice. You know, I hate having dry skin. It sucks. I assumed you were taking forever in there because you'd gotten lost or didn't know how to use the ablution trap. Which is troll speak for bathroom. And consider the possibility that you were just doing your regimen. Noted. Rebate for impeccable skincare. At least you gave us a $500 rebate. I like that. You hold your arms out to admire the well-hydrated sheen you have going on. This time you're not even really bullshitting. It actually does look pretty good. Tagora seems like he's struggling, but he keeps opening his mouth to say something, then he keeps changing his mind. He's clutching the documents in his hands like a flotation device. He looks down at them and then back at you. I typically only use that particular product to highlight my cheek blades, but there's no real reason you shouldn't apply it more liberally, especially if cost isn't an issue. It's a little drastic from my personal style, but there's a certain unorthodox glamour to it. The next bit looks like it hurts him a bit to get out. Do you? Would you like to step outside to see the full effect? Oh, you bet your butt you would. You're curious about what he means by effect. And it seems like things like more fun than signing stuff. Agreed, I hate signing paperwork. He places the documents down on his desk like they're made of glass, not paper. He looks up at his lucis. He just sort of tilts his head to his side. You look away and give him privacy to do whatever eyeball communication is going on. After a bit, Tagora clears his throat and heads towards the door. You don't comment on the bluish flush in his cheeks. For all the shift in his demeanor, he still seems like he might kick you out on your butt if you tried to get too feelingsy with him. You start to glow as soon as you step back out onto this dark front yard. Not a light bulb kind of way, but a subtle ethereal luminescence. What is this stuff? Now that is a look. I mean, there's still the unfortunate issue of your hornlessness and overall aberrance, and the fact that you're still wearing my ablution robe. But it's cutting edge. I'll give you that. You almost look like a real one. You don't know what that means, but you want to roll around eternally in the praise part. You ask if the look will help your case. Oh, right, your case, of course. He bites his lip and looks back through the window at the papers sitting on a desk where he left them. He hoped he still wants to represent you, at least, if he wanted to hang out even if he wasn't going to. You don't get a chance to prod though, because right then, someone rounds the corner on the sidewalk in front of its hive. Tagora's face immediately shudders into its usual simpering mask. There's an edge of panic around his eye, though. Huh. Wow, Gorgic. What have we here? It's a blue-themed troll, which, if you remember right, means he's a fancier guy than Tagora. He's grinning like a troll, like Troll Christmas came early, and you can feel Tagora vibrating out of his skin next to you. Who even is this guy? What? And he gets close enough to get a good look at you. He jumps and screeches, "What the blood-boiling frick!" Tagora is frozen, the corners of his mouth pulled back to show his teeth. The new guy is ignoring him in favor of noticing that you're dressed in Tagora's monogrammed leisure wear, as if his look of fascinated horror is anything to go by. You don't really know what makes you do it. You should wait for Tagora to get himself together and do the talking. But you're right in the high of him, almost seeming like he's enjoying your company. Plus, nothing boosts confidence like looking like a beautiful, spooky angel. You toss your head, put on your best fancy guy voice, and say, "What? Never seen a real one before?" You're placing all your chips on this guy, knowing that something you don't. But when his eyes get huge and he starts stumbling over himself to back away down the sidewalk, you know it's paid off. Tagora blinks and then jumps right in, picking up directly where you left off. Surely someone as well as informed as yourself knows a rainbow drinker when he sees one. Blue guy doesn't respond with anything more coherent than a string of yelps as he hightails it back the way he came. Like I thought he was a hornless rainbow drinker. We're not. Oh my god, we're not Jade Blood. When he's gone, you turn to Tagora and ask him super casually what a rainbow drinker is. He stares at you in stunned silence. Are you telling me you didn't know? You nod. And you know that you ran with it anyway. Explain the fear you picked up on and turn the tide of a delicate encounter to your favor? You shrug. You guess so. You tell Tagora you hope his friend wasn't too freaked out. Friend? No, I hate that guy. There are simply times when being liked by your betters is helpful. Though technically, fear me is just as good. Better, maybe. So, you know. Thank you. Tagora's laugh is soft. It's not a sound you expected to hear. He's happy because it's something you did. You can't help it. You start laughing too. That was a bit of a rush, wasn't it? It was almost fun. I certainly didn't see it coming anyway. I underestimated you. He gives you an appraising look, then takes a deep breath. You're so nervous all of a sudden. You feel him down to the precipice of what he might be about to say. From one provocator to another, I will let you in on something. I haven't actually encountered an alien before. Oh, sweet relief. You tell him his act was airtight. As long as everyone's doing the truth thing, you admit you lied to you. You aren't actually rich. Yes, that's clear now. You have the invaluable ability to fake it, though. That's potentially much better. Why don't we put your case on hold for the time being? You wouldn't have enjoyed the outcome of our legal system anyway. We can find alternate means of you working off your debt. I think we may make a better teammate than I previously anticipated. With our wits combined, we can tackle bigger and better things than traffic injuries. He flexes his hand at his side, then in one swift and decisive moment, he extends it out to you. On his face is something close to an honest-to-God real smile. I've never actually formed a legitimate partnership of any sort before, but I believe this is how it's done. What do you say? The glow in your heart shines brighter than any expensive and still mysterious lotion. You take his hand in your firm, no-nonsense grasp with pure, inexorable joy and shake it. Yes! And look at that. Just sign here. I love it. We are friends with a lawyer. I didn't know that was possible, but still, that's so freaky. Oh, this chapter was short, and we didn't get a bad ending, but oh my god, it was still so good. But yeah, I have to admit, Tagora has been upped to number 3 in my favorite Hiveswap troll list because he's so freaking crazy. I mean, did you not see he had like a little scoreboard like thing up top? That was so neat. Well, anyway, that was the completion of that chapter. Just holy cow. We got through flying machines and weird lawyers. Oh, okay, guys and girls, we are going to get through the next chapter pretty swiftly. That's in the next episode, so I'm gonna get on out of here. If you like this video, why don't you give the video a bibbity boppity boop on the like button, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and notification bell to find when I upload. Because you know how YouTube is with their little bit of a messed up algorithm. I'll see you all soon. Mwah! Stay magical, my friends. And, that dude was shady as all crap.